We're here today because the old Nigeria is, by God's grace, dead, and it's a rebirth.
Francis Asukome is one Nigerian in Canada who is passionate about Nigeria's President Muhammadu Buhari.
Going far back as far as when he first ruled Nigeria, that was the only time, in my own opinion, that I ever experienced orderliness in Nigeria.
He's a man of integrity. He's a man of his word. He's a man of honor. And he's a man that everybody wants to listen to. He's a good man. So every day we see people talking about corruption. But what is the corruption? And what can you really do as a person, as a man, as a leader, as a president, that others will follow on fighting corruption?
Shortly after the presidential inauguration, the Vanguard for Change and Good Governance in Nigeria, a non-governmental organization in Toronto, put together a party to celebrate what they call a great win and successful transition ceremony. Beyond the celebration, they also spoke about the challenges facing the nation and the collective effort to transform the economy.
I expect Nigerians to, give him room and accommodate, the fact that, he's facing enormous challenges. But I expect him to realize that his ascension to power, was born on the backs of many Nigerians. Many people actually they sacrifice their lives. Many people sacrifice their liberty. Many people have sacrificed a whole lot, to entrench this new dispensation. So the first thing I would recommend is you should tackle injustice. We talk of insecurity. One of the things that breed insecurity is injustice. One of the things that breed corruption is injustice.
The problem in Nigeria is that we don't have processes, or people don't follow the processes. And so what they have to do is to establish a structural change and then start to govern very well. And also, for me as a police officer, I believe he should ensure that he enforces the law, and also to make all the constitutional lapses where people can just get away with doing something wrong. He should try to cover those loopholes. Most people are talking about previous administration. I don't think the Nigerian government have a formal or a very logical process or structure to probe the past administration. So what he should do is to block the corruption aspect of it. And then we should give him about 6 months to see his vision, to see his process, where he's going. And after that, we can start to judge him. For Nigerians in diaspora, it's for us to watch, be very critical of the government, but understand the environment, that we can't expect Nigeria to be in Canada overnight.
We need people that will come and invest, in our country, that will create jobs. We'll create jobs, helping the government to create jobs so that other people can get employed. So the government cannot do that by itself. We need individuals to come, entrepreneurs, just like what's happening in North America. The government is just an enabler. It creates the enabling environment while the citizens create jobs and other people get employed.
If our electricity back home can be constant, because every Nigerian wants that electricity. If there's electricity in Nigeria, I know my fellow Nigerians, they will work 7 days a week.
He cannot obviously do it alone. He needs those who can work together with him to make Nigeria what it should be. I believe that if you have to contribute He has a level playing ground. Come and show what you can do. He's showing what he can do as a leader, and he expects us to come in and also show and represent ourselves as leaders. For example, I am an environmental leader. All I can do is in the environment front, and I know very well that Nigeria has a problem of energy. Before I left Nigeria, the plan to make waste work as an environmental student at that time was at the back of my mind. Now that we're back into the man who understands what environment sanitation is, the sanity that comes from environment, yes, of course, I can go back to Nigeria and do it. Already we are doing it to go back to Nigeria. So we're going back to Nigeria to make the waste system work and bring sanity in the environment.
In Toronto, Canada, Joy Usiabu, NTA News.